It appears that no matter how many secrets you bury in the closet, they will always catch up to you. R. Kelly is now facing a 30-year imprisonment sentence after his past crimes caught up with him. The rapper will also go down in books of history after blowing over $100 million, leaving him bankrupt. So, what happened to R. Kelly, and why is he facing so many years in prison? This is the unmitigatable story of R. Kelly from grace to grass. Robert Sylvester Kelly, better known by his stage name R. Kelly, is an American R&B singer, songwriter, rapper, actor, and record producer. He was born on January 8, 1967, in Chicago, Illinois, and has won many Grammy Awards for his work in the music industry. After making his debut in 1991, Kelly launched his solo career in 1993 with the publishing of the album 12 Play. This album marked the beginning of a successful run for Kelly. Luckily, Jay-Z collaborated with him on 2 albums, and since then, he has created 9 studio albums, the most recent of which is titled Bump and Grind. Kelly has also been honoured with a number of prestigious awards over his career as a performer. Among these honours are numerous ACM Awards, a BET Award, and a Billboard Award. Since 1994, he has participated in a total of 12 world tours. As a musician, R. Kelly earned the title of King of R&B earlier in his career. One of his most famous songs, I Believe I Can Fly, helped him amass a sizable fortune throughout the course of his career. A fortune that built up to be greater than $115 million. According to recent reports, the musician now has a net worth of less than $200,000 at this time, due to the fact that both his career and his image have taken a significant hit. Several women have come forward with allegations that the singer sexually assaulted them or harassed them in some way. So, what is the main cause of his downfall? How did it happen? Truth be told, this isn't the first celebrity downfall. A significant percentage of famous artists experience a financial downfall at some point throughout their lives. However, it is still difficult to fathom how someone can go from having a net worth of over $100 million to having almost only $100,000. It all started with an accusation, a divorce later, and now a 30-year imprisonment. After being accused of sexual misconduct for a number of years, R. Kelly was taken into custody in 2019 and has been held there since. But wait, do you remember the song Trapped in the Closet? A song that was in an album series that was broken up into many parts. One that had an intriguing and captivating storyline. Who knew as time went on, the concept for the song would grow to unveil the awful truths of R. Kelly's life, ending in one of the most disgraceful falls in the history of music. Kelly's hip-hop opera turned out to be a self-fulfilling prophecy, since he actually did have some secrets buried away in his closet. As you can remember, his record was filled with platinum and gold albums and singles by singers such as Celine Dion and Justin Bieber, Lady Gaga and Aaliyah, the Isley Brothers, Jay-Z, Cassidy and Nick Cannon, as well as many others. However, despite the fact that R. Kelly was most known for his soulful and uplifting songs like The World's Greatest, he also went into other genres of music, including inspirational music, and released songs like The Storm Is Over Now. While his global notoriety helped him generate tens of millions of dollars in sales, allegations began to circulate that he was involved in something that couldn't be ignored. After it was discovered in April 2020 that R&B icon Kelly owed the IRS $2 million in back taxes, it became abundantly evident that the once famous world's greatest performer would go bankrupt. Nevertheless, let's confess, during the height of his career, R. Kelly was well known for his passion for luxury vehicles. He had accumulated quite the collection of automobiles over the years. A handmade Zaragi Sylvester, a Mercedes S-Class, and a Maybach 62S. However, following a series of court battles with the Internal Revenue Services, he made the decision to liquidate his collection. But that wasn't the only luxury he owned. In 1994, Kelly bought a 4-bedroom, 8,000-square-foot mansion for $1.107 million. He sold it in 2002 for $2.25 million, resulting in an annual profit of $500,000 due to the appreciation of the property. He also owned an 11-room Lakeview mansion, which was recently sold for $2.64 million. R. Kelly purchased the home for $1 million after it had been through the foreclosure process in 2008. The house's features include a fully knotty wood spa room, a roof terrace of 1,500 square feet with a fully functioning fireplace, a shark tank with 1,600 gallons of water, an elevator, a roof deck, a shower head that cost $7,000, and a basketball court that had a painting of R. Kelly. Unfortunately, he is now losing all of that. These are from different incidences, such as the notorious R. Kelly sex tape, which allegedly showed Kelly having sex with and urinating on an underage girl. The event took place in the Colorado mansion. Kelly was exonerated of the allegations because the jury was unable to definitely identify the guy seen in the video and deemed the film to be inconclusive in its findings. R. Kelly's secrets have followed him for decades, so let's go back to where it all began. In 1991, Tiffany Hawkins accused R. Kelly of sexual abuse. She was 15 years old at the time, and in 1996, she filed a lawsuit against the rising singer for $10 million. It was alleged that he took advantage of her desire to be a singer by promising to help her reach her goals. But in reality, she alleges that he used and abused her instead. It was believed that Kelly had given the woman $250,000 to end the legal dispute in exchange for her silence, but the charges never stopped coming, and the rate at which he was losing money was frightening. After that, in 2002, he was arrested on 21 counts. However, R. Kelly was exonerated of all charges in 2008 following a protracted court battle that lasted 6 years and resulted in legal fees of tens of thousands of dollars. The escalating expenditure of his legal fees and the contentious divorce that he went through caused him to go bankrupt over a period of 10 years. Even going for musical tours became a difficult task as a direct result of the allegations of sexual harassment and the trafficking of children that surrounded his reputation. The refusal of a large number of musicians to work together with him had a significant adverse effect on his personal income, which ultimately led to his exile from the entertainment industry. After 7 months of not paying the required monthly payments at a flat he was renting, he had to pay a total of $167,000 in back rent. And the story gets better. Guess what? In 2019, Kelly was arrested once more for yet another set of charges related to the $160,000 in unpaid child support. And as if it wasn't bad enough, in the same year, Kelly was arrested again for yet another set of charges related to the $30,000 in back rent for 2 Atlanta properties that he was forced to leave. After a 6-week trial, R. Kelly was found guilty on all 9 charges of sex trafficking and racketeering in New York on September 27, 2021. At the time, it was believed that he had a net worth of $2 million. It appears that this was the final nail in the coffin for the R&B genre, who was previously considered to be at the very top of the music culture food chain. A large number of musicians, including Lady Gaga, Celine Dion, and Fantasia, have now either removed their collaboration with Kelly from streaming sites or indicated that they would no longer sing collaborated songs with R. Kelly on their own albums. It also appears that his employer, RCA Records, has fired him because the company's website no longer includes him on the roster of artists it represents. There have been cancellations of performances that Kelly was scheduled to perform in. There has even been a trending hashtag #MuteRKelly movement, which has been running for years in an effort to persuade radio stations and streaming providers to remove Kelly's music from their stations and services. The hashtag is currently working towards the goal of obtaining a permanent ban on Kelly's music. It's quite a sad reality that a successful musician worth millions is now bankrupt. Anyway, that's all for today. What do you think of the charges against R. Kelly? See you in the next video.